The human brain is an awe-inspiring organ, a testament to the complexities of nature and evolution. It is a marvel of biological engineering, a structure so intricate and sophisticated that it has puzzled scientists and philosophers for centuries. The brain's ability to process information, store memories, and generate consciousness is nothing short of miraculous. It is the command center of our being, orchestrating everything from our thoughts and emotions to our movements and memories. Every action we take, every decision we make, is a result of the brain's complex network of neurons and synapses working in harmony. This central organ not only controls our physical actions, but also shapes our experiences and interactions with the world around us. Understanding its intricate workings is crucial for unraveling the mysteries of consciousness, behavior, and the very essence of what makes us human. Researchers dedicate their lives to studying the brain using advanced technologies like fMRI and EEG to map its activity and uncover its secrets. These studies help us understand how different regions of the brain contribute to various cognitive functions and behaviors. Within the confines of our skulls lies a universe of interconnected cells, electrical impulses, and chemical messengers. Neurons, the brain's primary cells, communicate through synapses, transmitting signals via neurotransmitters. This complex communication network is responsible for everything from basic survival functions to higher-order thinking and creativity. This intricate network governs our perception of the world, shapes our personalities, and drives our actions. Sensory information from our environment is processed and interpreted by the brain, allowing us to experience the world in vivid detail. Our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors are all products of the brain's dynamic and ever-changing activity. Yet, despite centuries of study, the brain remains an enigma, its full potential and vulnerabilities still being uncovered. Early brain research laid the foundation for our current understanding, but modern neuroscience continues to reveal new insights and challenge old assumptions. The brain's plasticity, or its ability to change and adapt, is a particularly fascinating area of study. Unlocking the secrets of the brain is one of the most significant scientific endeavors of our time. The quest to understand the brain is not just about satisfying our curiosity. It has profound implications for medicine, psychology, and even artificial intelligence. By studying the brain, we can develop new treatments for mental health disorders, improve educational methods, and create smarter, more adaptive technologies. By delving into its depths, we gain insights into the origins of both our greatest triumphs and our most debilitating disorders. Breakthroughs in brain research have led to a better understanding of conditions like epilepsy, schizophrenia, and autism. These discoveries not only improve our knowledge, but also pave the way for innovative therapies and interventions. This knowledge empowers us to develop innovative treatments for neurological and psychiatric conditions that affect millions worldwide. From deep brain stimulation to neurofeedback, new technologies are being developed to treat conditions that were once considered untreatable. These advancements offer hope to patients and their families, improving quality of life and reducing the burden of disease. In this exploration, we will embark on a journey into the depths of the human brain, unraveling the intricacies of its structure and function. We will explore the different regions of the brain, each with its unique role and contribution to our overall functioning. From the cerebral cortex to the limbic system, we will uncover the fascinating details of how the brain operates. We will delve into the world of neurons, synapses, and neurotransmitters, uncovering the intricate communication network that underpins our every thought, feeling, and action. Understanding these fundamental components of the brain will provide a foundation for exploring more complex topics, such as memory formation, emotional regulation, and cognitive development. Furthermore, we will examine two prevalent brain disorders, depression and Alzheimer's disease, shedding light on their underlying causes and potential avenues for prevention. By understanding the biological and environmental factors that contribute to these conditions, we can develop more effective strategies for treatment and prevention, ultimately improving the lives of those affected. For those interested in delving deeper into the subject, several books are highly recommended. The Brain That Changes Itself by Norman Doidge explores the brain's plasticity. The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat by Oliver Sacks offers fascinating case studies on neurological disorders. Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman provides insights into the brain's decision-making processes. These books offer valuable perspectives and deepen our understanding of the brain's complexities. The building blocks of the brain are specialized cells called neurons, responsible for transmitting information throughout the nervous system. These neurons are the fundamental units that make up the brain's complex communication network, allowing us to perform a myriad of functions, from basic survival tasks to higher-order thinking and emotional responses. These remarkable cells communicate with each other through intricate connections called synapses, forming a vast and intricate network that enables us to think, learn, and experience the world around us. The synapses are the points where neurons connect and interact, creating pathways that can be strengthened or weakened over time, depending on our experiences and learning processes. Neurons possess a unique structure that facilitates their role as information carriers. They consist of a cell body, dendrites, and an axon. The cell body contains the nucleus and is the metabolic center of the neuron, while the dendrites and axon are specialized for receiving and transmitting information, respectively. Dendrites are branch-like extensions that receive signals from other neurons, acting like antennas that pick up incoming messages. These signals are then transmitted to the cell body, where they are processed and integrated, while the axon is a long, slender fiber that transmits signals to other neurons, muscles, or glands. The axon can vary in length, with some extending just a few millimeters, while others can stretch over a meter in length depending on their location and function within the body. The synapse, the junction between two neurons, acts as a critical relay station where information is passed from one cell to another. This tiny gap, known as the synaptic cleft, is where the magic of neural communication happens. When a neuron is activated, it generates an electrical impulse that travels down its axon. This electrical impulse, or action potential, is a rapid change in voltage that moves along the axon like a wave, carrying the neuron's message to its destination. At the synapse, this electrical signal is converted into a chemical signal. This conversion is crucial for the transmission of information across the synaptic gap, allowing the message to be passed on to the next neuron in the chain. The axon terminal releases neurotransmitters, chemical messengers that diffuse across the synaptic gap and bind to receptors on the dendrite of the receiving neuron. These neurotransmitters are stored in tiny vesicles within the axon terminal and are released in response to the arrival of the action potential. This binding triggers a series of events that can either excite or inhibit the receiving neuron, influencing its likelihood of firing. Excitatory neurotransmitters increase the chances of the receiving neuron generating its own action potential, while inhibitory neurotransmitters decrease this likelihood, creating a delicate balance of neural activity. The communication between neurons is not a one-way street. Neurons can send and receive signals in a bidirectional manner, allowing for complex interactions and feedback mechanisms that are essential for brain function. The receiving neuron can, in turn, send signals back to the sending neuron, creating feedback loops that refine and modulate neural activity. These feedback loops are crucial for processes such as learning, memory, and the fine-tuning of motor skills. This dynamic interplay of excitation and inhibition, feedback and modulation allows the brain to process information with remarkable speed and flexibility. The brain's ability to adapt and reorganize itself, known as neuroplasticity, is a testament to the incredible complexity and efficiency of this communication network. Through neuroplasticity, the brain can form new connections, strengthen existing ones, and even rewire itself in response to injury or changes in the environment, ensuring that we can continue to learn and adapt throughout our lives. The human brain is not a homogeneous mass, but rather a complex organ with distinct regions, each specialized for specific functions. These regions are intricately connected, forming a network that allows for the seamless execution of various tasks, from basic survival functions to complex cognitive processes. These regions work in concert, seamlessly integrating their activities to produce the rich tapestry of human thought, emotion, and behavior. This intricate coordination is what enables us to perform everyday activities, solve problems, and experience a wide range of emotions. At the base of the brain lies the brainstem, responsible for vital life functions such as breathing, heart rate, and sleep-wake cycles. The brainstem acts as a relay center, connecting the cerebrum with the spinal cord and playing a crucial role in maintaining the body's homeostasis. Above the brainstem sits the cerebellum, which plays a crucial role in motor control, coordination, and balance. The cerebellum ensures that our movements are smooth and precise, allowing us to perform tasks that require fine motor skills, such as writing or playing a musical instrument. The limbic system, nestled deep within the brain, is involved in emotional processing, memory formation, and reward-seeking behavior. This system includes structures such as the amygdala and hippocampus, which are essential for forming new memories and processing emotions like fear and pleasure. The cerebral cortex, the outermost layer of the brain, is responsible for higher-level cognitive functions such as language, reasoning, and decision-making. This region is what sets humans apart from other species, enabling us to engage in abstract thinking, plan for the future, and communicate through complex language. It is divided into 4 lobes: the frontal lobe, parietal lobe, temporal lobe, and occipital lobe. Each lobe has specialized functions that contribute to our overall cognitive abilities and sensory experiences. The frontal lobe, the seat of executive function, governs planning, working memory, and impulse control. This lobe is crucial for our ability to make decisions, solve problems, and control our behavior in social situations. The parietal lobe integrates sensory information, allowing us to perceive and respond to our environment. It plays a key role in spatial awareness and navigation, helping us to understand where our body is in space and how to move through our surroundings. While the temporal lobe processes auditory information and plays a key role in memory. This lobe is essential for understanding language, recognizing faces, and storing long-term memories. The occipital lobe, located at the back of the brain, is dedicated to visual processing. It allows us to interpret visual information from the world around us, enabling us to recognize objects, colors, and motion. Understanding the specialized functions of different brain regions is crucial for diagnosing and treating neurological and psychiatric disorders. By identifying which areas of the brain are affected, medical professionals can develop targeted treatment plans to address specific symptoms and improve patient outcomes. Damage to a particular brain region, whether through injury, stroke, or disease, can result in specific cognitive or behavioral impairments. For example, damage to the frontal lobe can affect a person's ability to plan and make decisions, while damage to the occipital lobe can result in visual disturbances. For instance, damage to the hippocampus, a structure within the temporal lobe, can lead to profound memory loss, as seen in Alzheimer's disease. This highlights the importance of each brain region in maintaining our cognitive functions and overall well-being.